Did y'all hear that song in the blog in his vlog?
Oh, I heard it.
Hallelujah.
You peeped it?
I said, not you trying to sneak.
Yeah, that's what I sneak peek. I was like, what is this nigga? Is he Marvel? Is this a Marvel trailer or something?
Yes, it
Trey,
is.
you see, they like that, bro. That's funny.
Good work.
I was like, man, some people know this nigga still cooking. Let me go ahead and drop. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Visionaries, I am talking about Trevor's vlog that we uploaded. It was fun. It was, man, Jaden he's so handsome, bro.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the vlog, stop what you're doing and go watch Trevo. Life in what is it? Day in the Life with Trevo.
Yeah.
Wow. You spelled my name wrong on there, John, by the way. You put Trevor. My name is not Trevor. My name is Trevin, but it's okay.
We just had a whole 30-minute meeting where he could have said something about it.
I forgot about that.
He waits till he starts the show. He's
Bro,
like,
I was watching.
Spell my name wrong, by the way.
No, it's in the description.
Oh, I'm like, it said Trevor.
Oh, okay. I was like,
It's okay.
Oh,
okay,
with Trevor.
It's not okay.
Remember Trevor off of Grand Theft Auto?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I fixed it, bro. Trevor.
Oh, God bless you. God bless you.
Now, this is the Clear Vision podcast. You got my boy Trevo, my dog Eli,
What up?
and then yours truly, Brian J. on the boards. And it's Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you, daddies.
Happy Father's Day, man.
And happy Father's Day to all the daddies out there, man.
Wait.
Our thing.
You know John and the.
I just don't like how you're saying it, bro.
But he's been. You know John.
Are y'all not daddies?
I'm a
He
daddy.
texted to us.
I'm a daddy to my son.
Yeah, you are, Trev. Yeah, you are.
You're a dad. When I say Eli's a great dad, he's a great daddy.
So you're gonna let another man say, "Congratulations on becoming a daddy."
I've never called another man. I never called my dad daddy, so I don't know. You know,
I call my dad daddy.
Yeah, I call nigga daddy.
Maybe it's because
Everybody daddy. Hey man, if you a man, you got a kid, you a daddy.
Happy Father's Day,
Shout out
man.
to Happy Daddy Day.
Happy Daddy Day.
Happy Daddy Day. There you go.
And like we said, man, I said in the podcast with Wesley, bro. Shout out to us, bro. I think it was like 82% of black fathers are present in their son's life.
A change.
Forget what the media try to tell us and
Facts.
all that. We doing our damn thing. Keep doing our damn thing. One day it's gonna be 90. One day it's gonna be 95. Praise God.
Praise God.
Praise God.
You know, before we get too deep, Trevin, bro, where can they find us at?
You can find us at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, of course, here at YouTube. Be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, leave a 5-star rating, engage with us. We are growing. I think we're at 116 subscribers on YouTube. I like to see it. If you are not subscribing, if you're just watching our videos and you're not subscribing, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you. It's not that hard. Well, because if you don't know how to click the button, then
we have the prompt come on here every video.
Click subscribe. Subscribers help all the algorithms, all that stuff, man. So engage with us. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Eli, bro, we got a listener letter today.
Yes,
I'm grateful to hear.
Yes, we do.
How can somebody else send one?
Man, clearvisionpod@gmail.com, clearvisionpod@gmail.com, man. Tell us, you know, if you're a father. I know it won't be Father's Day by the time we get this next one, though. But this is your chance. If you're a father, in that listener letter, tell us what it means to you to be a father, man. Tell us your experience, man. Tell us how it changed your life for the better or the worse, man. You know, so go ahead and just let us know, man. We want to talk to the community, man. So if you watch one of our videos on Instagram, YouTube, something like that, any social media platform, and you don't want to go to the email, you don't have to, man. Just go in the comments, leave your listen letter right there. Let us know that it's your listen letter. Let us know if you want us to shout you out or not, and we'll do that. We'll take care of you, man. So hit us up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And BJ, bro, how can they do their thing?
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you how to do your thing, man. Visionaries, I want to be very specific here in the next 2 minutes.
All right.
If you are a father, Visionaries, if you are a father right now listening to this episode, drop a seed for your son.
Wow. I like that.
In our Cash App, $ Clear Vision Pop for your son. Your son.
Wow.
This is specific for the visionaries that are fathers. Drop a seed for your son, your legacy, your lineage.
I'm gonna have two. I got two sons. I'm gonna have to drop two seeds, man. Dang, that's I think I'm required. I like that, BJ. Wow.
Praise God.
Wow.
Man, no, BJ, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to all of y'all, bro. Man, I'm proud of what y'all's doing, man. I'm proud of how we're raising some great young men, some boys right now, but men one day. Man, Eli, you know, if they watched the episode that we dropped last week, you know how we talked about somebody, our kids being able to hear and see what we were like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
bro. It's kind of the same thing for a listener letter, huh?
Absolutely.
If somebody just tells us, like, you know, Christian did his little sister one day, wanted to hear something Chris said 10 years ago, she could come to our video, bro.
Yep.
And get it from
and just hear how he was seeing life at this moment in time.
Yeah.
Legacy, bro. You can, man, if you got a kid, man, especially if you're a father, like Eli said, man, go ahead and just talk to you should maybe try to talk to your son through our listener letter.
There you go. Yeah. Send a listener letter to your son. I like that, John. God dang it, I wish I was as good as you, man.
Oh, Eli, you're better.
No.
Come on, man.
That's a brilliant idea.
So yeah, let's do that. And make sure y'all follow us on our Instagram at Clear Vision Pod. And man, keep supporting. We see the people that do it consistently, man. It's, our videos get consistent numbers. That means y'all look forward to us dropping videos, which is
we appreciate the love.
Dope. Hell
sure.
Yeah. But now let's get into the pod, man. It's gonna be kind of like a catch up, bro. How is fatherhood to y'all right now?
That's a good question.
We're gonna do the last 7 days first, bro.
Oh my gosh,
bro, you are excited.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's just catch up. Let's just catch up, bro.
Days, bro.
Yeah, let's just catch up. I'll start it off, bro. My last 7 days were life-changing. Wow. Life-changing. I attended my grandfather's funeral this past, or grandfather's celebration of life. My Papa Louis had passed away a few weeks ago, and they had his service, and it was definitely sad. But he lived a long life. He did, and he touched a lot of souls. There were a lot of people there that loved him. A lot of family there that I haven't seen in a while. So it was kind of bittersweet. And I went up on stage and I read a passage out of his book that he wrote in 2010. And the passage was titled The Gift. And it was basically his representation of what the gospel was. And so the gift was considered the gospel, the good news of Jesus Christ, knowing that when you pass away, this isn't final. There's good news that God has given us within the gospel and in Jesus, with dying on the cross, resurrection. And so he wrote about that over 10 years ago, basically about the beauty of death. And it was just deep reading his words during his funeral. But he was basically saying that it was a reminder that one day we're going to be here. And when it's all said and done, what did you do while you were here? And who did you follow? And what did you believe in? And so when I was reading that, bro, it was giving me the chills. And there were so many people at his funeral. But like when I was reading this, it just I felt like I was just with him. Yeah. And it was just super deep, bro. It was a different experience, but I loved it. And I was glad to have the opportunity to speak at his funeral. I was able to talk about who he was to me. And I was so blessed to have him in my life for as long as I have. I mean, I'm 25. And so I've had my Papa Louis for, 25 years, bro. I mean,
I'm sorry, bro.
You're good.
25.
I'm 25. I mean, what I'm saying is,
you say it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. But it's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing. And, not a lot of people have their grandparents long, bro.
That's true. No, absolutely.
So, yeah, man, it was wow. It was powerful, though, bro. It definitely was a reminder of what really matters. And,
that's cool.
Yeah, bro, deep.
That's cool, like, because, we talked about it last episode. We just talked about it today, like reading words from it like they live forever at
Yeah,
that
they
point.
do.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know
they
what I'm
do.
saying?
Right.
That's
You
fine,
definitely
man.
should have went last, Trev.
That's
Oh,
fine.
no,
I'm
it's
gonna go
good.
ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and follow
I
it
was
up.
about to say
So
some toxic stuff.
yeah,
but
I'm
nah,
gonna go ahead and follow that up.
gotta change
My
what
week
to
was
say.
good. My week was good, man. I didn't do anything. I just relaxed, man. I got some housework done, chilling, man. I was yeah, I've been chilling, bro. I'm good, man.
How's
Go
the
ahead and go.
is the family back?
No, they get back Thursday night, Friday, one of those Friday morning. Yeah, they get back. So
That's
I've been
exciting.
enjoying myself, stretching my arms. I've been napping. I ain't even go cat, man. I've been able to nap since I was I don't know, in college. So
Man.
yeah, man, it's been great. It's been great. So BJ, man, go ahead and follow us up on your toxic.
Oh, praise God! No, I ain't gonna be toxic, Trey. That was beautiful.
It was.
Definitely do. You know, I honor the type of man you are, because a lot of
Wow.
people wouldn't even have the mental wherewithal to even think to do something
To do
like
that.
that.
Wherewithal.
Mhm.
That's a good word.
Yeah, you're a cold man. Eli, you're pretty cool too. John, praise God. I'll say,
Feel
I
it
got
back.
some, and I guess it's funny to me, but it's probably not gonna come off funny. But I got some unfortunate news with my custody battle or whatever, and I want to use this opportunity to once again, like I've said this in season 1, the feds are watching this podcast, and make sure you subscribe.
Please.
Make sure you listen to all the episodes. Praise God. And
Do a listen letter.
what? Yeah, definitely leave a listener letter if you're watching.
Be a
Praise
visionary.
God. Be a
Yeah.
you're already a visionary if you've made it this
Yeah.
far. Praise God. But
Praise God.
even in the midst of unfortunate news, right? The Bible talks about they that wait upon the Lord, He shall renew your
There we go.
strength, right?
There we go.
Wow.
So sometimes, and this is for one of the visionaries that may be in the wait still. You've been waiting for a while, a long time, a year, 2 years, 5 years. In that scripture, you have to understand that He's already foreshadowing that He was going to bring you out of the situation and make you stronger.
Yeah.
So back to that faith episode when Kenyon talked about faith is like a muscle, and you gotta embrace the tearing of the muscles.
Yeah.
That means you're getting stronger. So this is for one of the visionaries that may still be waiting for whatever that is. I mean, inflation is rising. You may be waiting for a financial blessing. You may be waiting on a job. You may be
Come on.
waiting on opportunities, promotions, whatever. Stay patient, enjoy the tearing, and it's gonna be okay. And that's
Praise
Amen.
God.
That's
Praise
my,
God. I love that. Great
Embrace
answer.
the journey.
That's
Love
my
the
last
struggle.
7 days, big
Yeah.
dog.
Man,
I love that. I love that.
BJ,
Absolutely.
BJ be inspiring, bro.
Oh,
Yes. You're on fire.
I know, right? I was just gonna say.
I hope you got something, John. I know it's 'cause
that's what I'm.
I obviously let us down. I don't want to be the only one,
You won't be. I mean, I cut the grass.
There you go. Praise God.
Praise God for the grass.
That's inspirational right there.
No,
Yeah.
I cut the grass. I guess I could be inspirational about cutting the grass. When you come home to a green lawn and feel good.
It does.
Plant
It
a
does.
garden.
Yeah,
You know what
dude.
I'm saying?
That's a flex to even cut your grass. I don't got
That
grass
is.
to cut.
That is a flex. That is a
Well,
flex.
I mean, it's work, man. By practice, bro, here's a little trick. The longer your grass is, the more photosynthesis it takes in. Therefore, the more it eats. The more your grass eats, the greener it gets. Okay? So when we be cutting our yard too low and you can see white patches and stuff, you're killing it. You're putting it in the shop.
Let's keep going, John. We lost him a long time ago. There's no picking him back up. He
gotta
just
call
trained.
Gonna call this a yard holder.
Right.
Bro, you lost me right there. Like,
He said photo.
do I not know what photosynthesis?
Like, I ain't heard photosynthesis since 8th grade.
Oh my gosh. No, so and then plant your garden, bro, with just some beautiful flowers, man. So whenever somebody comes into your front door, they see those flowers.
Yeah.
And they just they can't bring no negativity into your home after seeing beautiful flowers.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
But if
saying?
you got weeds, then hell yeah, custom
Oh my
out right when you walk
God.
in. Just
Exactly.
custom those out.
I can't wait to go back and watch this. Look, John said the photosynthesis.
Bro. Okay, so for my visionaries who forgot about photosynthesis is how plants eat and metabolize energies. They gather energy from the sun. So that's what the photo
Praise God, praise science.
that's the
Man.
photosynthesis. You know what I'm saying? But
You
man,
know,
let's
John,
get it.
I like what you said though on your post. I don't know if BJ posted it or you posted it on Facebook, but you said that you get to, so you get to cut your yard.
I get this
I've been living my life like that for ever since you said it, bro. Which I've always kind of seen that perspective, but like the stamp you put on that, like I get to drive to work today. You know what I mean? I get to use my body to earn money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't able
Instead
to
of
do
I
that.
have to, or
There you go.
Even now, despite everything that's going on, bro, it's like it's really getting crazy out here. So it's like the fact that that's not even affecting how we like our day-to-day life. Like,
Facts.
the world may be doing whatever, but we still doing what
We still get to put gas in our
that's what I'm
car.
saying.
I mean,
Man.
so
Even though it's a business decision
we're
on
so
front.
it is. I was like, even though nigga don't leave home as much, you know what I mean? All right, you got it, John.
We're so positive, bro. I love this podcast.
absolutely.
You can't be negative, bro. It don't do nothing to nobody for nobody.
Facts.
But man, it's Father's Day. I got ahead of myself earlier. I'm excited to talk to y'all, man. I just want to know how's fatherhood for y'all.
Yeah, who's been the father the longest? Trev, you started up, man. We're gonna go in order, in that order.
Oh yeah, I don't mind that.
I guess I'm next, and then
Yeah.
BJ, then BJ. Yeah,
Fatherhood has been the best thing that's ever happened to me, bro. To be honest with you, I've always been a mature guy. It's not like it saved my life or took me from a dark
from the
place. But
streets.
I wouldn't say it just saved me, but it added a purpose in my life that
There you go.
I needed because I was a humble guy, but I kind of always felt like I had it together, and I just felt like I was good, bro. I felt like I had a good relationship with God, and I felt like my life I just had control of everything. And so when I had a child, I had to learn how to surrender some of my pride and really start to point my goals and ambitions around my son. So now I have a whole new purpose, and it just made me stronger. I definitely matured more. It shows me that life isn't always just about me. But now it's like, how can I be a better person for my family? And so it challenged me to learn more about money, get closer to God, get my health together, so I'm not limping around in my 30s and 40s and fat and all of that. My health is at a much better place now. I'm actually, bro, I don't eat red meat anymore. I wasn't doing that. I don't touch red meat anymore. And it's like, bro, before I had a son, bro, I was like 280, eating whatever I wanted and just grinding, chilling, bro, kicking it, living life. Bro. And one thing I also wanted to mention before I let y'all cook is it really, fatherhood and just parenthood in general, it's really allowed me to learn how to live in the moment. Like every day is special. Every single day is special because my son one day can't stand. The next day he's running. The next day he's riding a bike. It's like things are happening so fast that's like, okay, I can't blink. I can't get into those zones that we go into. We kind of zone out where life's just flying by and you're just like, dang. But with my son, I don't allow myself to get like that, bro. Whenever
when did that clip?
I think whenever my son started walking, because when my son was crawling and stuff, it was like, okay, this nigga not moving. I'm just chilling. It didn't hit me until he was running. And I was like, oh, damn. Wow. That's crazy. And then talking is where I'm at now. He's talking to me.
That's crazy.
And so bro, every day is special, bro. Every day is sweet. And so that's probably how I started off. But yeah, I got a lot more.
I know you do. Great answer, Trev. Great answer, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce off of you, man. That was beautiful. Man, first of all, I'm proud of y'all, man.
Proud of you.
From the bottom of my heart, you know I am. I mean, I'm proud of y'all, man. You should surround,
You're a good daddy.
yourself with the future, and a positive future. And I'm glad that I did that with you three niggas, bro. I love y'all, bro. So, yeah, man. So proud, man. So proud, man. So, my answer is actually, man, it's a little different now. If you would have asked me this when I first became a father, or even a year into fatherhood, my answer would have been a little different. But now, to this day, becoming a father has actually relaxed me. I know I know most people when they become fathers, more stress gets added onto them. But it has relaxed me, and it has brought me closer to God. And this is how. So before my children, like Trev, similar to Trev, I thought, had it all figured out. If I do everything right, everything's gonna go right. You know what I mean? That's basically how my life had went up to that point. If I do everything right, everything's gonna go right. But then God blesses you with a child, right? And I had to quickly learn that it's in His hands. You know what I mean? So I was so stressed about all these different things and trying to prevent so many different things. And my son ain't gonna never go to the emergency room. This, and that. We're gonna be this, and that. And it's so many. God showed me that it's so many things about being a parent that you cannot control. And it's not going to ever end. I'm gonna teach my kids the best to my ability, but at the end of the day, their decisions is going to be theirs. You know what I mean? So it brought me to realize that, man, I really have to not just give my kids to God and let know that they're in His hands, but also my wife, also my job, also myself. You know what I mean? So kind of what Trevin mentioned. I was like, man, I'm not gonna miss nothing. This and that. Like at the beginning of, first year in the fatherhood, I didn't miss really until Kyle was about 1.5. I didn't miss not one doctor's appointment. And I was trying to go to I was just trying to be present. Because of my motivation of what my father didn't do. And I would have I guess episodes, or I'll get really down on myself if I missed anything. But when it came to work, I had to realize I missed my son's first smile, I missed his first laugh, and I missed a lot of first. Some of the stuff you can't control, like his first time eating food. Like Josh can make sure that I'm home for that. I missed his first time standing up, but it's because I was providing. I was literally at work. You know what I mean? Which I was blessed to be able to do that. Also, there's situations to where your kid will have to go to the emergency room and they'll tell you, oh, this, and this happened. You can't do nothing about it. It just happens with babies. You know what I mean? So it's so many things that you can't control. Like, it's not like I can make sure Jaws is, I can make sure her pillow's not on her head when she sleep, so she's breathing, she's fine. But with babies, it doesn't work like that. It's up to God if your baby continues to breathe at night. So you might as well trust them. You know what I mean? So it released a lot of tension in my brain and stress in my brain about just life in general. And I was like, wow, man, if I just give it to God, it's not on my shoulders anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, man, having a child is, being a father is a privilege. And, it's crazy because I was just talking to our pastor spoke about this a couple of weeks ago. And he was talking about how our children are the closest thing to God on earth. Reason why is because when a baby's first born, you know how they say kids, they are connected to other dimensions, and they can, they may be able to see ghosts. They can talk to babies in your wife's belly before they're even, before even we know she's pregnant, And he was talking about it's because they haven't experienced Earth. No one has told them that that's not real, or you can't do that. You know what I mean? That doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Right. And they also have no hate in their heart. A child's love when you come home, I grabbed Khalil. It doesn't matter how long I was gone. Like, he doesn't care. He just loves me. You know what I mean? There's nothing that I can do. The love is just pure. He loves everybody. You know what I mean? And it's funny because I believe that now, and I realize that. But like, dang, our children, our kids, because society will put you in all these different bad situations, whether like how they did black people and we're in the hood and this and that, and they put this on you. They say black men are still not in their child's lives, and they this antichrist type thing that they put on us. But what they can't stop is the birth of a child. You know what I mean? Like the blessing of a child. And it's so godly. Yeah, man. So, man, I know I said, I'm trying to pass it, but yeah, man, being a father, man, like Trev said, I can talk about it all the time, all day.
Thanks, bro.
Go ahead and wrap it up. Yeah, man, being a father it is a privilege, man, and I'm blessed to be one, for sure.
Amen, brother.
That was a great answer, Eli.
Golly.
Hey, man. Thank
That
you,
was a great answer.
Thank you.
Yeah, you never cease to amaze me, bro.
No, seriously.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
That was the book of Eli.
That was the book of Eli.
Wow,
chapter
Jesus Christ.
12,
Go ahead,
verse-
start it up.
Chapter 12. I thought it was chapter 12. Yeah.
Go ahead, start it up.
Oh man, Trevin and Eli. Wow.
Don't you do that?
Not at all.
Well, if I'm understanding the question correctly, how has fatherhood been to us individually, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
I feel like for me, I would say fatherhood. I'll say fatherhood made me. Man, there's so many things about fatherhood that's really hard to even put words to. Like, even just how y'all just expressed all that. Like, I'm sitting here trying to think. Like, there's so much like indescribable aspects of it to where, like, even if we try to just sit here and really
It's hard
just
to stay on topic.
how it feels to be a father, like only a father would know, like, especially to a father that has a son. Like, I never had, none of my homies got girls, so that's all I know. But just, I feel like we kind of all have the same like feeling, but we just don't know how to actually express it. But like, I feel y'all because I feel the same thing. So it's like, for me, even though, all, of course, my situation is different from y'all's, but it's like, even in that, like, when Trevor's talking about enjoying the moment, like, that's even hit more for me because, like, I'm not privileged to just be with my son every day. So it's like, even in that, even my son is like one, he's like checking me with affection. Like, I was with him this last go round, he was like on me, grabbing my face, all kiss me and stuff. Now, usually it's the other way around. It's like, the dad, the parent kissing him, like he on that with me, so it's like he's even like setting the tone,
soaking
like,
it in.
Like I haven't seen it in a while, so I'm about to get it in. So it's like,
Wow.
it's just it's a beautiful thing. I mean, I don't even know how much more I can go. I mean, we've definitely. I wish I could copy paste everything that I said for season 1 finale because I'm still in that same energy. I'm still in that same energy, and I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna keep doing whatever a boy gotta do, or whatever a man gotta do to get you. Because you know what I'm saying. Your name is perfection. And it's not because you perfect. So I'm still in that same energy. Like,
talk that, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk that, bro.
That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Great answer.
Great answer, bro. Y'all got me hyped.
Come on,
That's fire, bro.
I'm like, let's go watch some kids. No.
come on, daddy daycare.
Daddy daycare right now.
No, bro,
That would be cold.
I remember the first time because I feel like we talked about this a little bit in season 1, but it was right when KO was born is when we had it, when I had it, and
you said, I don't know.
Yeah, that was I was like, shh. And I was just growing from that, bro. I remember it's a dude on Instagram named Kier Gaines, and he was on a podcast and he was talking about for a man welcoming a baby into their home is kind of like a stranger just welcoming a stranger to your home. Because unlike the mom, we're not biologically connected. They don't really need daddy for nothing at the beginning. It's all mom. And I remember Eli told me and said, "Bro, if you don't feel that connection and stuff at the beginning, don't trip. It's gonna come later." Because I mean, he was right. Because what I remember, Eli, he said it took him a few months, bro. And y'all
It
see
took
how
me like,
Eli is.
yeah, it took me like 6-7 months. I'll be like, dang, this nigga really mine, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's it. Really, like it was around that time, bro. But now, bro, it's like. It just makes me happy, bro, when I come home from work, man, and he see me, he get the rushing to me and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's beautiful, bro. So man, fatherhood really just like it made me care less about myself. And
Mm.
it's something you kind of really had to do. But I care about like not only mine, but like it's crazy to say, but like y'all sons too, bro. It's
Absolutely.
like they're
Absolutely.
all the same generation, bro. And
Mhm.
that's what I'm raising. We're all basically raising up the same generation to be like the best human beings they can be.
Yeah.
Ultimately, just because we see the flaws in our generation, in our
Mhm.
parents' generation. And I mean, you have to be ignorant to not want to change that, to
Yeah.
think that everything is okay. And so it came with more responsibility, but it's like a responsibility that you don't mind taking on. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
going through the growing pains so they don't have to. Just like our parents did for us. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're doing better than they were.
Mhm.
Uh, it's just continuing to push that, bro. Just be a good person, man. And I think being a father for me is uh just a guide. Like, I really don't get upset with my son. Like, it's very hard to like I get irritated maybe, but then as soon as he calmed down, we talk about living in presence. As soon as he calmed down and like smile at me, bro,
Yeah, it's
I'm
over.
like, come here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what
Bro,
you.
for real, bro.
And
Yeah.
that's when Eli talked about unconditional love. I think that's what it is because
Mhm.
love doesn't hold on to past transgressions or whatever like that.
Mhm.
So it's like I don't care that you was yelling in my ear 3 minutes ago because you good now and you look so good. You look so cute.
Mhm.
So man, yeah, I know I didn't really give a deep answer, but
No,
like
I
man,
love it,
I
bro.
love that. Oh, yeah, that sounded good to me, man.
Answer to me.
that's a I mean
Great answer.
that's what fatherhood is like now.
I wanna freestyle a little bit about my son to
Go ahead,
hopefully
Trey.
help a young father out there. Because whenever Jaden was born, I had this weird, just like determination of just not having a bad kid, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so
Mhm.
I remember like the first year, probably around where you were, John, of just like, okay, kind of stepping up my discipline and making sure he's not getting into stuff. And just because I wanted to be a little more strict and not because I was super lovey-dovey, whenever Jaden
Mhm.
was first going. And I was like, well, he does need that strict parent because that's kind of what my dad was to me. But bro, I did not need to do that, bro. I
Yeah.
realized that if all you do is love your child and all you do is show love, that's all your son is going to know how to be, bro. My son is so loving around
Mhm.
everybody and anybody. He's
He
so
is.
nice, bro.
Yeah.
He's respectful. He's sweet. He's chill. And I realized it took me a while, but I realized like by taking away that hard, like, getting on him and yelling and going off on him and stuff, that was actually just making him scared.
Mhm.
um Showing more love, teaching, but giving teaching in a loving way, and if he's doing things that are dangerous, then I could take it up a notch. But bro, I'm telling you, that's all gonna work itself out, bro. If you
That's
just
cold.
love your child,
Yeah, it
bro.
is.
And I'm telling you, bro, Jaden is such a good little human, bro. I want to get his ass right now, bro. That's my little homie, bro. Right. So yeah, my family's we've been in just a tough situation with losing my aunt and my grandfather. And so my family's been really down. And bro, Jaden brings so much
Yeah.
joy to
Mhm.
my family. It also it kind of makes me like a good emotional about when I bring my son around, how these tears turns to laughs
Mhm.
and just good times, bro. Like seeing my mom breaking down to when my son walks in, wiping it, picking them up, going watering flowers. Like, y'all don't understand what that did to me, bro. Because like
Yeah.
I've never seen my mama that sad, bro. I never seen her in that position, bro, of pain. And so the fact that my son, like, I couldn't do it. I didn't have the words. Her baby, right? I'm her baby, and I couldn't get her out of those moods, but Jaden can, bro.
Yeah.
Like his face, his laugh, bro. He just turns it all around. And so like that's
Wow.
another beauty. The beauty of having a child is like you're gonna help so many people just with your little human that you created, bro.
Yeah.
And so that's just something I wanted to touch on, bro, because he's helped my family so much a lot, bro, these past month or so, bro, for sure.
And I did wanna spin off. You answered it. I wanted to know if there's anything that you used to do that you realized like was just I didn't have to do that, or has your parenting changed since
from the jump?
Yeah, from the jump. Eli?
Yeah, man. It's crazy because I kind of listening to Trev. You know, I did the same to Kai. You know, I had that same. You know, I was acting like he was a teenager already. You know, like you're not gonna be bad. You're not gonna. You know, you're not gonna disobey the law. You know, like you're not gonna be bad. You know, what I'm saying? He's a baby.
You ain't gonna be gang banging.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be gang banging, bro. You're gonna respect some women. Okay, you're gonna respect women. He was already on the bad start. He thought he had all the hoes. You know, he had no respect for women at all. He would just touch everybody's boobs and stuff.
Oh my god.
You know, but he's just a baby, man. Yeah, I had to.
I guess I am too.
Oh god. Ignore BJ. Anyways, he said, "I guess I am too." Huh?
Hey, Trev, I just think of his song, bro.
We gotta play that in the background right now. I'm putting that.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, man. So like, BJ. Yeah, man. So you know, I was man being I think a little too hard on him. And when Khalil came, now I'm like trying to. I realized that before Khalil was even here, and so like now Khalil. But it's crazy because Kai does like he respects me. He's not scared of me, but like he doesn't try me or anything. Like if I say it, you know, if Mama says it, that's one thing. But if I say I'm like, hey Kai, get that remote to your mama. He's gonna like he does it like no, not even a nothing. You know what I mean? So there's like pros and cons to it. But Khalil, I'm not hard on Khalil. I'm not that hard on Khalil, you know, yet. Because I'm like, man, he's so young. He's just a baby. He's so cute. He's so fat, you know. But Khalil, bro, he don't care what I say. Like that nigga will like he don't respect me at all. Like Khalil, like Khalil, he doesn't. He's like, shut up, dad. I have my mama. I'm good. That's all I need is my mama. Like that's Khalil's energy. No cap. Yeah, y'all gonna see this weekend. But you know, so I was like, but now I'm starting to now that he's walking and starting to get into stuff, you know, man, I remember the first time I had to like actually like spank his little hand because he kept playing with the little plugs and stuff, you know, and his hands is always wet because he's putting them in his mouth. But I'm actually transitioning into like not being harder on Khalil, but you know, I know the balance I want to go to now, you know. So that first child is definitely a practice run, you know what I mean? But I'm glad you're able to. The best thing about fatherhood is you're able to fix it literally the next day if you put your mind to it and be mindful of the things that you're doing and how it's affecting your children, you know. And like me and John kind of mentioned in season 1, every child is different. Mm-hmm. So every child needs a different type of love, a different type of discipline. And what's great about all of this is, man, I was talking me and my wife was talking about this actually yesterday or 2 days ago because I was like, you know, telling her what the, you know, topic was on the pod and stuff. And I said one of the most exciting things and like kind of degrading, like depressing, low key things is that now that we're fathers, right? Our children, like we've done all these good deeds, and we've you know been good to people. We've done so many good things to show people our character and who we are as a person, you know, this whole entire 25 to 24, you know, years that we've been alive. That doesn't matter like that to our kids. Like once they turn about 3 and 4 and start to actually remember stuff, that's when like that's who daddy is starts to them. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So all this Eli, all this good energy Eli right now, except for, obviously the stuff that we're like recording, it means nothing to my son because they don't even like,
They didn't
you're
know.
not, they didn't know. So it's kind of like being reborn once your child turns like 4 and 5. Like, oh, now I have to really be.
That's deep.
Now I like everything because I can't just sit here and be like, oh no, my name is Eli. Like everybody knows I'm a good dad. Like they're starting to remember now. So now it's like being reborn. You get to it's like a new start. You know what I mean? And
I like that though, bro.
And yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing, and it's also be like, dang, we did all this work, but to them, that none of that matters. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's something to look forward to, man. So yeah, John, to answer your question though, fatherhood is you definitely, it's a learning thing. You learn.
You adjust, bro. You adjust as you
go. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
BJ.
Man, what a great question. I'll say for me, I feel like in the beginning, I was really like, I was feeling myself being like a TV dad. Like I was just like kind of like doing stuff. Like I was like, 7, no, stop. But then we got to realize,
not BJ.
Like, that's what I'm saying. But then you got to realize like our kids are a product of us. So like when I did the first time, this nigga like started laughing at me, and I'm like, you're right.
Yeah,
I'm not even like this. He was like. He knew what was looking like. Yeah, like he was looking like, you're not like that. I was like,
right.
Yeah, just let me just, So I think just being true to you. Don't do stuff that maybe because like Trev has said, just because our parents, because I feel like we're all probably gonna raise our kids, different. There are some things that we're gonna carry with us, but I think just doing some stuff, just doing things just because our parents did it to us. Some of that stuff. Toxic, weren't very educated on a lot of things. So I think for me, just being true to me and being true to the type of parent that I want to be. To be honest, I think we all want to be like that super affectionate dad, which back then that was not the thing. Like it was like, oh, his discipline, you ain't gonna be kissing me, boy, do some push-ups, nigga. Like, yeah, like I feel like all 4 of us, like we want to be very affectionate with our sons, like, all that. So I think just being true to yourself, but yeah, in the beginning I was definitely being like a TV dad, but yeah,
I feel that. Great answer, BJ.
Thanks, man.
John, what about you, man? I know KO hasn't,
so next week, well, when this episode drops, the following week he'll be turning 1 year old.
Whoa. Praise God.
Big one.
Man, I think I'm a nice dad, bro. I think I'm too nice.
You are.
Tell him no. I let him do whatever. I let him do whatever he wants, bro. My biggest, and I could just start off since I really haven't changed how I parented. I've parented. No, I'm trying to think if I've changed. I don't think I've changed anything really.
So what does it look like right now so far? You're loose. You're more of a loose dad. You kind of just let him do his thing. He's a baby.
Yeah, and yeah. So like I catch myself trying like. We don't tell him no, and it's so crazy. You know how a lot of babies' first words is no.
Mm-hmm.
Right. My son says yeah a lot. I'm like, you want some food? Yeah. Like it may not be a yeah, but it feels like a yeah.
Yeah.
His timing is good. So
yeah.
But he says yeah a lot, and that makes me happy when I hear him because he don't say no really, and we really don't tell him no unless he start crawling, bro, and we put the little things in the plugs so he can't electrocute himself.
Right.
And it's just like we don't have to tell him nothing really unless he's pulling on cords. But we tell him no. And we try to be firm with it, but he laughs. So it's kind of like,
God.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
He fits his name. I don't know if the Visionaries remember K.O. Kari, which is his first and middle name, means courageous king. And he's very kingly, bro. He's very kingly. Like when he wants something, he don't care. He want it right now. He gonna let you know he want it right now.
Oh wow.
He don't. But when y'all see him, he really don't cry. Like he's a very calm, chill baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know he wants something now. He start. But it's cool, bro. And I guess I can. With this answer, maybe I'll segue into my next question for y'all. But I definitely see myself as a parent that's very, very it don't matter what you want to do, bro, you can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type attitude.
Mm-hmm.
I've made like the decision. His room is his safe haven. I remember Andre 3000. I was listening to an interview from him, and he was talking about that moment whenever you in your own zone as a kid in your room having a good time, just purely in the moment, and somebody busts in there and be like, "Quit making all that noise," or quit. Like they bring you back to reality.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to do is like give him his room as that space, bro, to where like, you know, do what you want to do. I don't want to like you to now be thinking in your head, dang, am I being too loud doing this? You know what I'm saying? Because now you just took yourself out of that moment that you could have created a masterpiece or whatever it could have been.
Mm.
Um, I know you was talking about how like kids are closer to God, and it's like I feel like it's in those moments. For example, one of my friends, bro, he went to the draft for baseball. He said the reason he got good is he used to just throw balls off the wall, and without even thinking about it, he just liked doing it. He just like throwing the balls off the wall and then fielding it and throwing it back at the wall. He never played baseball, nothing like that. So his pops put him in baseball, and he loves it, bro. It's like he loves it enough to go to the draft, basically.
Right. Right.
Right.
And that's what I just want to with my son is like if he's in, I could basically block his like blessing and see his purpose in life, bro,
Right.
and block it by dimming his light, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
It's deep.
I feel
It's
that.
deep.
I
It is
just
deep.
want to, I want, independent, just an independent, happy human being, like I said earlier, bro. So, and I say that to say, my question basically is, what do you look in your parenting? What are some things that you would like to see in your kids as they, progress? And, I'm not saying where do you see a kid in 15 years, but like, what would you have hoped to achieve being a dad?
Oh, that's a great answer. I mean, question.
Um,
Jesus.
Let's start
Well,
with BJ first. Let's start with
Okay.
BJ
Yeah,
first.
get
Oh
right, BJ.
man, so simplicity is key. What I will say, and I'm gonna try to bring this back in because as you were asking the question, and I guess I can use this opportunity to I don't know if we're gonna go to this part of it, but definitely shed some light on my dad. I think more so how, for one, let me just say this: like the
We
only
could
example
cover
of
that
a
first,
father,
bro. Talk to our
right?
fathers.
Are you want to go right there right now?
We can, and I think by us answering this question or talking about our fathers can help lead into how we want to our end
Yeah,
goal as fathers.
right. So yeah, so I'll make mine quick. I mean, for one, Brian Lamont Vincent Sr., man, I love you. Praise God. I don't give you
Amen.
enough love on this podcast. I love you. I love the man that you've. Because here's the thing, man. It's like I said this before. Like my mom made me into who the man I am today, but my dad showed me how I want to be. So some parents use that whole do as I say, not as I do, all that stuff, bro. My dad was the opposite.
Yeah.
Like this nigga's like, I'm not gonna tell you nothing. Just watch. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you how to get a bag. I'm at the like y'all think I just woke up being a DJ? No, my dad's a whole DJ. So it's like
Right.
I literally watched this whole like my name is his like my name means son of Brian. Like
Yeah.
Right.
so
Yeah.
it's like,
Wow.
just that example, like that example of how to lead a household, how to, like, there's so many things that he's taught me, but not even
Wow.
necessarily had to even like sit there
Say
and
it.
say, hey,
Mhm.
do this, do this, do this. He like, no, nigga, I'm about to show you how to do
Wow.
this, 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 and this. So it's like, back to John's question, I want Seven to be just like that. Like,
Yeah.
because parents can say all that, do this, don't do this, don't do this. But it's like, you look at them, you're like, well, and that's
You're
where
doing-
disrespect comes in. Because it's like, man, you telling me to do this? Look
They
at
can't
you.
respect that.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
like,
Absolutely.
I want Seven to like, look at his dad and be like, that is a great man. Like,
Mhm.
forget him being like, for him being my dad. Like, that is a great man. Like I
Yeah.
want to be
you
like
go.
that man.
Hmm.
Like
Wow.
because
Wow.
we might not all be fathers, so I can't say, I want to be a father like that. Like, no, first I want to be a man just like that.
Just
Like I
like
want to
that.
take care of my family like my dad take care
Yeah.
of his family. So it's like,
Absolutely.
to answer that question, I just
Yeah.
want to give my son a great example. First, how to be a man,
To be
a
his role
God
model.
fearing man. Yeah, like man, because a lot of niggas don't have that. And
Yeah.
we have to honor that the niggas that do. Some people don't have that opportunity to have such of a role model like that in your house that you see every day. So you
Wow.
gotta get it from other avenues. So it's like respect that you got it, man, and that's definitely how
I love
I
that
want
answer,
Seven
BJ.
to.
It is a good
Wow,
answer.
that was great. I
Yeah,
mean,
thanks, man.
Man.
you kind of took my answer a little bit, so I guess I'll go after
They
you.
basically,
go
bro,
ahead.
but like that's what they say. They say kids majoritarily like just copy and
Yeah,
mimic
they do.
whatever
Yeah,
you
Mhm.
they
see,
do.
and versus
So
what you tell them.
I have the same approach as BJ. I'm definitely gonna. I just want them to watch Daddy. You know what I mean? Because that's the best thing. I mean that I can. Because you can say whatever you want to say. You know what I mean? You can. There's a lot of words that you can say and a lot of rules that you can set. But like John said and BJ said, if you're not, if as the parent not setting that example, then that kind of goes out the window eventually. Um, Number one thing though, as a father, the most important thing that I can teach my children is the love of God and the relationship, to have a relationship with God, because that will get you through anything in life. It's literally my key to life, and it'll literally get you through anything when it comes to life. And then number two, second to what BJ already explained, the importance of being a father. How great it is to be a father. How it's literally a mission. You know what I mean? It's literally a mission. Um, and the best thing that I can do is, like I said, be present, be there for them, and literally show them how to move, how to be a great man, how to be even a great woman. I believe that I can teach my daughters how to be a great woman. Nothing is impossible. You know what I mean? There's a reason why there's supposed to be two parents in a household.
Essentially.
My daughter's actually, she's also going to learn from me. So you know the, this is not to say that this isn't for my daughter as well, but literally how to be a good person. Um, and then of course everything else kind of just trickles down from there. So those are like my basic goals, and but most importantly, man, to the relationship with God. Have a relationship with God. Get to know God. You got to know Him for yourself, and He will bring you answers that no one else can. You know what I mean? He will bring you answers that no one else can, and He will fix any problem um, that you have. And one thing that I do plan to tell my kids, I have these sayings and stuff that I have in my book that I want to. They're kind of like what is it called? Affirmations, but
Mhm.
in a sense. So like when my sons are like, or my daughter, when they're struggling with something in life, and I see that they're getting weary, and I'm sharing this because I'm not a lot of dads probably like to keep their own thing, but I'm sharing this because it can't just be my family.
Right.
Then we won't move forward. You know what I
Precisely.
mean?
Yep.
So when I see my children struggling, I'm gonna ask them. I'm kind of like Lion King, like remember who you are. I'm gonna tell them remember who you are. Then I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna say who are you, and by that time they're gonna know to say I'm a child of God. And then I'm saying now what does that mean? And then they're gonna say with God anything is possible,
Oh
and
yeah.
literally just move on. You know what I mean? Like literally, that's I'm gonna just bang that in their head so that that if you got God on your side, you can do anything.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about just success. I'm talking about you can be happy. You cannot be depressed. You cannot have anxiety. It's so many. It's so deep with that. So I think that is the most important thing that I can teach my children. Now, as far as my father, like the Visionaries already know, I didn't have my dad in my life very much. But I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, he didn't teach you nothing, nothing. I say about I have like two things. And one of the things that he taught me that I appreciate the most is when I was going off to college. He called me and he knew I was playing football and stuff like that, and he told me remember that no one it's not the best advice, but I got where he was coming from. He said, no one gives a f about you, son. So you're gonna have to work for it. Don't hold people's work. Don't just think that all these random people are gonna have your back, and it's a business and stuff like that. So he basically in the business world, it was some good advice. You know what I mean? As far as like everybody, I wouldn't say that's the best advice, but because that's what he said. But I kind of took it. I try to make everything a positive and see where he was coming from. And the second thing I appreciate my father for is my musicality comes straight from my dad. Straight from my dad. My mom played nothing but gospel music. My first time hearing Kanye West Late Registration was in my dad's car. I'm riding in my dad's car, and I was like, man, who is this? Oh my God. Like what like it sounds like gospel, but it's like, because I've heard rap before. I've heard rap before. My mom would go in the store and we'll turn on the radio while she's in the store and listen to rap songs, whatever. But I'm an album head, probably because of my dad. But my dad would have CDs and albums and stuff like that, and like you don't get a lot of like Drake's best songs are not on the radio. Like you have to go to people's albums to find those gems, those magic songs, and that's kind of what my dad opened up a light to, not just different music, Kanye West, but he listened to symphonies. He listened to white girl music. He listened to everything. Nothing was off the table. And I really took that from him, and I was like, oh no, it's cool to listen to whatever you like to listen to. So those are
Eli has a good ear for music, y'all.
Yeah, I know it's not a lot, but that is those are some of the things that my dad has taught me. And we have like I said, we don't have the best relationship, but we're gonna have an episode about forgiveness, and I've done that, and I still pray for my dad. I don't talk to him, but I still pray for him. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's cool.
Wow,
great answer, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great answer.
Yeah, I'll pick up, man. So I'm first so thankful that we're doing this, because fathers don't get enough love. And that includes our fathers. So, I definitely want to start by saying thank you to my father. I was blessed to have a very supportive, hardworking, God-fearing, and just a loving father. Like, he really checked all the boxes for me. I joke a lot about how strict he was, and a lot of people I went to school with just thought he was just crazy and strict and all this and that, but bro, he just loved. That's just how he loved. It wasn't even like he was too much, bro, or too hard on me. That's how he knew how to love, and I loved every bit of it, bro. Like, if I could go back just to spend one more night in the household, bro, just him coming into my room with the Bible, reading scriptures, trying to put me on game. He just gave so much effort, and did the best he could, and it's just like, I think that's what it's all about, y'all. It's just effort. And my dad was just a perfect example of a man who tried to lead and love his family to the best of his ability. And I love him dearly for it. And another thing I wanted to bring up is me and my dad are good friends today because of that. And I do think that got lost in his generation of just people or fathers that just wanted to make it hard on their kids, create hard kids. And they don't realize that one day these kids are going to be men that can be your friend, bro. And it's hard to be a friend with someone that didn't love you, right? That didn't show love. It's just like, like, bro, the fact that I can call my dad right now, bro, chop it up about the game, and then we can talk like about my car and all these different situations in my life. I still can call him to this day because we're friends. And so one day I'm going to be Jaden's friend. Jaden's gonna be cool with me because, like, wow, I love the hell out of him. I want nothing but success for Jaden. I have nothing but love for Jaden.
Praise
So
God.
when he's my age, we're gonna be talking it up. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna be friends. So that is something that I want to carry on from my father, is just building good relationships with your kids, bro, and sustaining them.
Yeah.
Realizing that, like, my dad is humble, man. My dad is so just family oriented that nobody has a problem with Eric, bro. Like, if you got a problem with E, you got a problem with yourself, bro. Like, cause he be chill, you know what I mean? So I want to create those bonds with my kids to where it's like I can help them not only whenever they're children in my house, but afterlife. You know, I mean, after they they move on, they still feel open enough to talk to me because I have that relationship with my dad. So that
Wow.
is that's probably the biggest piece. Is just like ongoing wisdom and ongoing relationship after Jaden leaves my crib. That's probably what
Wow.
you know.
That's
Wow.
cool. That's fine.
Yeah, I love that, man. I love that, Trev.
Heck
Bro,
yeah.
you remind me so much of your dad too. When I see you like
Facts.
with Jaden, when I see you with Jaden, you literally
Facts.
like you'll be with us and you'll be chopping up, you'll be cool, you'll be Trev. And then when you see your son, you like you do your dad walk, you do his walk.
Yeah.
What you doing, son? Yeah, okay, that's
My boy,
awesome.
man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Bro, you look just like your dad. Do it like,
Bro,
bro, it's
that's facts,
crazy.
bro.
It's
I'm
crazy.
messing with
Oh,
I'm
bro.
messing with Mr. If you're watching this, Mr. Carson, man.
Solid
You was
dude.
always
Shout out to
solid,
you.
bro.
Salute you.
Man, so I mean, everybody give a shout out there. I'll give a shout out to my pops, man. Marcellus
right.
Johnson. Everybody know my pops, bro. It's
Coach.
it's kind of cool because my dad was a father figure to a lot of people.
Yeah.
You got
You
to
know what
share
I'm
them.
saying? I did share my pops, bro. But I mean, and it can make sense of why how I am today, bro. Y'all, I talk to y'all. I brought up all y'all sons as like, I want everybody. And I think being a coach, which basically it was his role of father figure to a lot of people. I think it was just you had to think of the whole uniformity of everybody. You know what I'm saying? You always had to he always had to think about more than just me. If just in general, bro, because I remember I was always held to a higher standard. He was like, if you late to practice, what make them think they not gonna it's okay for them to be late to practice. So
Right.
we was there 30 minutes early every day with a bag
Yeah.
of ice and you know what I'm saying? And it was just my pops, he was a good dad, bro. Especially, I talked about it after having that conversation I had with him. Everybody, man, if you have anything, you know what I'm saying, that you want to talk to your father about, do that because
Mm-hmm.
you realize everything is usually done out of love. You may not agree with it, but you got to understand, like we say on this part, everybody's doing their best at the end of the day.
Right.
I hope KO finds something I did wrong
And fixes it.
because
Man.
then he's going to be able to transfer that information to his kids.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And so I think it was, and a little bit, my father, he really didn't have a father figure. He grew up in poverty. You know what I'm saying? Like he had to grow up and move different. And so that image of a father wasn't, I mean, it was present. He had a father figure, but it wasn't a mom and dad cohesive. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. So yeah, so shout out to my pops, man. I think he did a really good job, bro. He taught me a lot, made me tough. That's where I kind of juggle with is like, man, how can I make my kids tough? Man, one thing that came up, bro. I remember I used to get pissed, bro. I don't know if y'all ever seen our house. We had land. And we used to have to always drag sticks to the curb after every storm. And y'all know Oklahoma ice.
Sheesh.
Spring, it's storming, so
Yeah, it
we
is.
always dragging trees to the street. Me and my brother. But man, I heard somebody talk about it. I think it was y'all. Another thing, I follow fathers on Instagram, bro. To hear their experience, hear their wisdom, hear their game. Man, y'all should do it. Named Val Ellis.
Yeah, he does.
They got a thing. He got 4 boys. You know what I'm saying? So. But he said the reason you tell your kids to do stuff they may not want to do is because when you become a father, you're going to have to do shit that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Facts.
All
And
the time.
bro, I really didn't understand it till sometimes things need to be said. I feel like, but instead of because I told your ass go out there and do it, like if there's a lesson, it's like sometimes in life, man, you just gonna have to do some things you don't want to do.
And that's okay.
That's
good.
okay.
Yeah.
You gotta handle your business. And
yeah.
I think that's why I don't mind, bro. Like it was hot. I told Trev I cut the grass the other day, bro. Man, I was sweating so bad. It was hot. but the grass needs to be cut. You know,
Yeah,
what I'm
That was me today. I was hot.
it's crazy,
Bro.
but bro, the grass got to get cut, bro. And you may not want to. I didn't want to go into work this morning, but if I don't go into work,
boy.
who gonna pay the bills?
Well,
There
I'm
you go.
glad you're bringing this up because this is a problem, bro, in today's generation. We're just a little more sensitive. I'm talking about like the kids now. It's like everything's kind of got to line up with how they feel, or it's just like you're right. Sometimes you just got to be put in those situations where like you do it because you got to do it. You know what I mean?
You have to, and when you have a kid, it's gonna be too late because then you're like, I don't want to.
Yeah, you're not used to it. I mean, some fathers, they run away, because it's too much pressure. They never had to, do anything like that.
Exactly.
So I got that same grind from my mama. She raised 4 boys by herself. She had to. I mean, she don't feel like going to this game today. Like all of us play sports. You know how many games she had to go to, during the week. You know what I mean? And that alone, sports. I mean, we ain't talking about work.
She was pulling up too.
Pulling up, man. Grocery shopping, all of that stuff. And then, she passed all that stuff down to us, man. Like, I had to learn, like I said, y'all know, after Monroney practices, basketball practice, I'll walk home no matter what the condition is if she needs me to, because I'm trying to take that off of her. And even though somebody's like, "Hey man, we'll give you a ride," I'm like, "Nah, like I got to do this. I need this can help me in the future." You know what I'm saying? I gotta walk in the rain. I gotta walk this walk in the snow because my mama she's grinding too, but she's over there putting it on for someone else. You know what I mean? Right. I remember shout out to Quinn's dad, man. Quinn's dad would always offer me a ride. I'm like, "Nah, man, I gotta do this because I know later in life I'm gonna remember these walks." You know what I mean? This is just another example. So yeah, man, that grind is important though, Trev. It really is. So we should find something for our kids to grind for. And I think it's okay that we let them know this is gonna better you in the future. It's called a grind.
I think you gotta,
let them. Yeah, you gotta be like, because I said so. You know,
I think that's
ain't nothing wrong with that in my opinion, though, bro.
I think it's because sometimes when you it's like write down goals, right? Okay. You don't be like cook every day or work out every day because I need to. You'll be like work out 3 times a week so I can I have a goal in mind of what I want to look like.
In general, so I can stay healthy.
I'm more or pay them, maybe every now and then. But here's the thing. The thing about it is, the thing about it, bro. And he said
never
that
had an allowance
when I heard that.
Me neither, bro.
He said that when I heard that, but he said, in life, when you do stuff you don't want to do, like, for example, say you grinding to be a rapper. You may not want to stay up till 3, 5, 6 in the morning, but eventually it's going to pay off.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it's like, you may not have to pay them that one time or that first time or that second time. Or, you could just let them know, here, son, I'm just throwing a number out there. Here's 500 from when you drag the sticks to the curb.
Sheesh. Dang, KR, I want you to
break it. Right.
Hey. So I wanted to say this too, bro. I think that one thing my pops did really good. He averaged 1 miss a season of anything. It was just one, whether it was a scrimmage game. I'm including everything. He pulled up. He was always there. Yep. And that's one of the biggest reasons, one day, bro, like, entrepreneurship, bro, is heavy because where I'm at now is kind of like Eli was talking about. I have to miss stuff. My dad ain't never missed nothing, so I can't imagine what Kale gonna feel like if I'm missing something.
Right.
Because I never really dealt with it. You know what I'm saying?
There's always something.
And that's what it's a play, you know what I'm saying? It's an award assembly at 11 o'clock at 4th grade or that elementary school that you got to make it to.
I got a job.
Exactly.
Bro, do y'all be thinking about that? Like, how was our parents even like?
Bro,
I be thinking about that like daily.
They would effort, like Trav said, bro. Effort, bro.
They
effort,
gave a
bro.
damn. They gave a
Yeah,
damn.
they
Straight
care.
up.
They care, and I kind of agree with I agree with John in a sense about the because I said so. I don't like that either. Because one thing I mean, I don't think it's bad to explain. My children are humans too, and I don't think it's bad to explain why that you're like. Even if I was like, this is going to help you in the future, I'm not telling them everything, but they still ain't gonna want to do it. But you know what I'm saying. So, and another thing is God. Even God and Jesus themselves never said because I said so. Like every rule that they've ever made, they explained why. They were like, no, you should do this because this, and this is going to happen. And this also helps this, So I'm like, who are we not to explain? You know what I mean?
It depends on
I think that's an effort thing too, Trev. I think that falls
I agree
into effort.
completely.
I agree.
Effort as well.
I just think it depends on the kid's attitude as well. If you come in there, well, I got to do that. I'm going to be like, well, son.
I feel that too. I feel you right there too, Trev.
Yeah, it depends on
I feel you right there too, Trev.
All right, okay, and then I'm gonna finish off with my I will hope my son, bro. I know y'all gave like direct answer, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest, bro. I want my kids, my sons, my daughters, whenever I want everybody to be well versed in life. Everybody gonna know how to grow their own food. I want everybody to know how to cook. I want everybody to know how to clean the house.
There you
I
go,
want
Joe.
everybody to know how to make money, manage money, bro. I do have specific goals in mind. I work on myself so that they can see me able. It's not gonna be a boys cutting the yard, and even though my son's gonna cut the yard, I may make my daughter do it one time just so you need to know how to do this because
absolutely.
Pump your gas. Like I said, growing your own food, that's really important to me.
I like that.
I just think I am very specific in some of the goals I want to achieve as a father. I want my son to, because then when they pass it on to their kids, bro, it's kind of like second nature, like we talked about managing money. Our kids ain't gonna have no issue managing money. They gonna know I need to do this, I need to do that.
Absolutely.
My kids, by the time they in high school, can grow their own food, know exactly what they want to plant and do their own thing. They kids is gonna kind of be like, I feel like you pass on information through genetics.
Absolutely.
All of that. So they kid just gonna have a natural, we call them natural, but that means somebody in your family was really good at something
early on. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's beautiful, John. Yeah.
I
like that.
I got.
And what's great is you don't have to do it on your own. Like that's here's the thing. Here's the generational curse. We choose and we actually accomplish these goals on learning a skill, and we don't want to share them. If KO knows how to grow his own food, and Kai knows how to build houses, Kai is going to give that information to KO. KO is going to give that information to Kai, and then Jaden knows how to manage a bank account, and then Seven knows how to freaking run a business. And it's like if we keep doing what we're doing, it's the pressure on us to teach. We can't teach our kids everything, but God dang it, your child can teach my child something. Exactly. You know what I mean? And you can, if we just really see it as a big family, how it's supposed to be, like the Bible, you are my brother, you are my sister. Yeah. Nothing can stop. Yeah. There's no limit to the success that we can have as a people.
And that's why the importance of the village, bro. I was thinking, me and Carrie was talking about this. I was like, bro, it's crazy because before I had a kid, I'd be like, man, I don't know if who I could trust my son with. And we always brought up women, but we never talked about men. And then one time Carol was like, man, I really would trust Eli with KO. And I was like, dang, I would. And I started thinking about y'all like, man, I would trust them with my son, bro, because I know the type of men they are. I knew the type of village I have around us, bro. To where I wouldn't even think about it, bro. I was just like, man, they good, bro. They probably playing.
Absolutely, bro.
It's just a cool feeling, bro. I love y'all, man. Y'all are great fathers.
I love you too, John.
I love you, bro.
I love you too.
I think that we are. I think we're just so important, man. Fathers are so important, bro.
Man,
We need to embrace our roles, and just keep doing the best we doing, man. We're doing a good job, like I said, bro. I think
absolutely, we're doing a fantastic job.
I agree, bro. I freaking agree.
Yeah,
let's just continue being great, bro. That's my take, man.
Happy Father's Day, man.
Happy Father's Day.
Father's Day out there, man.
Man, that was beautiful, man.
Wow. Let's just keep being great, bro. I'm proud of us, bro. The growth, bro. If we go watch, I feel like we talked about this ever season 1, bro.
We might have. That's why we started.
I'm curious for us to go back and like hear what we said basically a year ago, because KO, like I said, he's turning 1, and I think we recorded it right after he was born. So it's really a year from.
It's gonna be a yearly thing, bro. It's gonna be a yearly thing.
So, like, Trevor, where can they find us at, bro?
You can find us at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, leave a 5-star rating on the podcast stores. Engage with us, grow with us, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. You are appreciated and are loved, even if you don't receive the love you deserve.
Wow.
There we go. Eli. Well, I mean, we got we got a listener letter today.
Yes, we do, man. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys. Should I, just go ahead and do the listener letter real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. All right, man. So here's the listener letter, man. From yours truly, the Queen Jaws, man. Jocelyn. She gave us a listener letter. She was actually meaning to ask this on our Black, episode that we had.
If you haven't watched,
Plug 'em.
What does it mean to be black?
Yep.
Go watch that. It was 2 episodes ago?
Yes, it was 2 episodes ago, man. So it's still freshly new, man. So her question for us, see if we can answer it. So when Erykah Badu said, "I was going underwater with $3.06," and then she said, "You may laugh, but you didn't do your math." Mm-hmm. What was she talking about? What is that bar about?
I literally know the answer because she said it.
John, give us the answer.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's not maybe not be what y'all thinking.
If she said it, because I'm curious what she said.
It's a such thing called supreme mathematics, and the 5% nation of gods, and what the New York niggas was on. Supreme mathematics, basically. 3, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. 6 means I forgot, and 0 means cipher. And 360 means basically it comes back around. So basically it's like, I want to say is she was going underwater with $3.06. You may laugh because you didn't do your math. I want to say it was basically like she was down bad, but she knew life comes in full circle, that she's going to be all right. And so you laughing that she had $3.06 because 360. But at the end of the day, she's like, my life going to turn around. It's all right.
Absolutely. And I kind of thought of it about kind of like in the similar effect, because she's going underwater, she's drowning, and then I was like, but life comes back around, she's going to eventually come up. But then that $3.60 also, like a double entendre is going to come back around too. Money, everything's going to come back around. So she's going to be good at the end of the day. So that's what I thought. Trev, what did you think?
Oh, I mean, hey, what John said, bro. I think it's like
we're not gonna be like, what Erykah said.
You laughed about me going underwater, but I mean, hey, I'm coming back. I like it.
Okay,
I like it.
Y'all want to get the answer from the source real quick?
Go ahead, get it from the source.
Erykah says that means in the womb with dollars and $6, 360 degrees. That's a complete circle. Oh, wait. I didn't read the whole thing.
So disregard.
No, it's a hold on. It says she explained it, but my nigga don't say nothing. What it means?
Who's the source?
theblackmedia.org.
Oh yeah,
I've heard of them.
Sure. Well, that's
JK. We need sponsors.
I guess it's a video, but
you're right.
It's a video, but
come on, Black Source.
I think basically $3.06 is life just full circle,
Right. Facts.
Man, Eli, what can go ahead.
Yeah, man. If you want to leave a listener letter, just like my wife, go ahead and go to clearvisionpod@gmail.com, clearvisionpod@gmail.com. If you watched our videos or clip, even if you enjoyed Trevin's vlog and you want to leave a listener letter right there, like, man, I love how you're a father, man. I just love what you do with your kids, man. You know, leave your listener letter right there. You can leave it in the comments. Just let us know that it's your listener letter. Let us know if you want us to shout you out or not, and we'll get you. And like I said, on other episodes, man, you can leave as many listener letters. You can leave one every episode. If we have 2 of them, we'll try to cover 2 of them. So yeah, man, hit us up.
There we go. BJ.
Praise God, man. Are you expecting a 360 blessing?
There we go.
I like that. I like that.
John just gave us, or Queen Josh just gave us that quote, man. If you're expecting a 360 blessing, man, hit our Cash App $ClearVisionPod with $3.60.
Wow.
$3.60
DJ is
for
great.
a 360 blessing.
Wow.
There we go.
$3.60. If you made it this far, hit Clear Vision Podcast.
What a business move,
Cash
John.
App, man. $Clear Vision Pod. $3.60 is what I'm asking for.
Bro, that's off top, bro. That's off rip, man.
$3.
This man's good.
He belongs on television. You need to be selling cars, like
yeah. He sold me on $3.06.
An I-45 Norman, you know.
Also, make sure y'all follow us on our Instagram at Clear Vision Pod, man. And if you haven't turned on your notifications or something, turn them things on so y'all get alerted anytime we post. Make sure y'all liking our videos. Make sure y'all commenting. Make sure y'all share them when Eli posts them on Facebook. Make sure y'all doing all of that, bro. Again, happy Father's Day to all the great, wonderful fathers out there doing their thing.
Praise God.
We see you, bro. The world may not see you, but we see you. We got clear vision to see exactly how hard you working and thriving.
Absolutely.
Again,
most importantly, your children see you.
Facts. That's really important.
Facts.
And rest easy to all the fathers that passed away.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Rest easy to all those as well.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah, man. This is the Clear Vision Pod, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
If you love your daddy.